I'm live. YouTube tells me I'm live. I'm pretty sure I'm alive. Anywho, I know you were desperate to hear what I thought about this sort of biopic. Okay, Franklin stars Michael Douglas in essentially a biopic, later years of his life, the end of the Revolutionary War, his time in France and helping um, secure that with the help of the French and his machinations and his health throughout. So he comes to France with his grandson, and we follow what's going on. Overall, I like this series a lot. It gave me an insight into Franklin's life that I had been unfamiliar with, and I appreciate the history. And it's not trying to do his whole life; it's doing this sort of slice of time, which is fun. Michael Douglas as Franklin, he would be well, he's good at it. The problem is he sounds like Michael Douglas. You just keep thinking Michael Douglas. He looks good in it. His acting's good. The dialogue in this I really enjoy. It's very periodish or of the period, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was well executed. Slipping into French a lot, so you're going to be reading subtitles. As you know, I'm a little frustrated. I get frustrated with subtitles because it takes my eyes off the screen and I miss things, and I just don't care for that. But it works in this because having to switching between languages makes a lot of sense. Now, uh, there are two things in here that are for modern audiences. One is they race swap this one character who may or may not be historically accurate, but plays far too big a role in it. Um, there is a completely gratuitous segment in an early episode about gender, and it's gratuitous. It's just simply it's wedged in there. It's unfortunate. Other than that, I had problem. So they've got John Adams in there, and there's a great miniseries of John Adams with Paul Giamatti, which I enjoyed a lot. And that's a number of years ago. You should look for that. Um, I forget this actor's name. He's incredibly versatile. He's very good with voices. He played one of the brothers in oh gosh, Ray. Um, Leave Schreiber, that show that he did where he's an enforcer. Dang it. Um, anyway, it slips my mind. Very, very good show, and the actor's very good in that. I'm not keen on him in this role. He voices it fine. It's just sort of his look. When they've got him in the hair and makeup, he looks like a troll from Harry Potter. And it's not because they do prosthetics, it's just sort of the shape of his face and his head. And I'm not sure if John Adams was kind of as big a jerk as he's portrayed here. Maybe he was, and maybe that's historically accurate. But those are really my only downsides to it. Overall, I think this is a worthwhile watch if you like sort of historical docudramas. I read up on it afterwards. Overall, it's very accurate, aside from the things that I mentioned. So there you go. Go do that this weekend.